What's good, group number one? For those of you who were drawn to the first image, this is going to be your reading today. Today we're getting some messages from Source. Messages from Source. Um, Source, God, Allah, or Bachelor, whatever you want to call it. Um, Gonna get some messages today. What does Source want you to know? This is for group number one. Spirit guides. What does Source want group number one to know? Whoa. Okay. Um. Whoa. Hold on, y'all. I had like half the deck fall out on the ground. One moment, please. Okay. Yeah, you had like half the deck fall out, but you have the Knight of Ariel here, which is the Knight of Pentacles. It says trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. There's so much to accomplish. Make a detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So I feel like because this came out in reverse, so I'm gonna keep this in reverse for now. But I feel like Source, I feel like for many of you, you've been experiencing a lot of delays. I'm picking up more so in your career and finance sector, especially with this being a pinnacle. Um, and I feel like Source wants you to reach out for help and support if that's what you need. And I feel like many of you need it. I feel like many of you have been going at something on your own for a while. Yeah, you've been going at something on your own for a while, whether it has to do with your career and finances, whether it has to do with your home life, your love life, whatever area is kind of coming to mind to you right now. I feel like you've been really going at something alone for a long time. And I feel like you've been experiencing a lot of delays, a lot of stagnancy, a lot of setbacks as well. It's almost like the energy of like you get ahead and then you get pushed back again. You get ahead again and then you're pushed back again. So I feel like there's been a lot of setbacks and delays with this group. And I feel like one of the reasons and one of the causes of that, Source says that it's because you're trying to do everything on your own, but it's but if you're wanting success and more success and more abundance in your life, you're going to have to take that leap of faith and reach out to somebody. Many of you, you're trying to do things on your own and it's not working out for you. So be open to help and support. Be open to others offering you help and support. You know, some of you may have a lot of trust issues. So you had trustworthy here. So a lot of you have like trust issues, or you feel that, other people don't see things the way that you do, or that, somebody doesn't have the same vision as you. But it's not about you having the same visions or the same goals or being the same person. It's about you. It's about this somebody else having the guidance and advice that you need to make yourself more successful. So it's about putting your pride and ego to the side and allowing others to help you. Wow, new beginnings. So this is the judgment card. So it says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So I feel like another message from Source here is that you have a new beginning, like right around the corner for you. But again, it's with this Knight of Ariel being in reverse, it's a bit of stagnancy, but I feel like it's more, and no offense or anything, but I feel like it's more so of self-inflicted, if that makes sense. So I feel like many of you, like, it's self-inflicted in the sense of you, some of you are even in denial of certain, of you needing help. Some of you may again have trust issues when it comes to other people, or you're, or even just you're just completely unsure of what you're wanting to do, or what steps, what path you're wanting to take. So I feel like to kind of free yourself from this like stagnant pattern, this cycle that you're in, it's going to require you to reach out to somebody. You have this angel here. He's kind of like reaching out towards the people here. He's letting them know like, hey, it's Judgment Day. You guys can come on. You guys, you made it. Come on, let's go. So I feel like you're needing to reach out for some type of help and support, whether it's you seeking a coach, or somebody who like, let's say you have your own business or something and you're struggling getting clients or customers. Maybe you need to reach out to like a marketing coach, or maybe even networking with other people, or reaching out to other experts in your field, and having conversations or interviews with them, just kind of digging into their mind to see what's working for their business and what hasn't worked, and how did they get to where they are today. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication coming towards you, but I feel like a lot of it, I feel like the universe is going to extend an invitation to you, and the ball is going to be in your court on whether or not you want to take that invitation or not. But I feel like the biggest thing here is you reaching out for help and support. Yeah, especially if this has to do with your career and finances. So you have the Page of Ariel here. So reliable, clever, educated, balanced, an excellent opportunity. Yeah, I was just talking about this. Was literally just saying this. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work, y'all. I can't make this up. This is why I like to pull on camera. I mean, I can't make this up. So you're going to have an opportunity extended to you, but it's going to be the ball is going to be in your court whether or not you want to accept this opportunity or not. And I hear the birds out there chirping. They kind of made a little nest like right on top of my office window here. Um, but they're chirping really, really loud this morning. But guys, the ball is going to be in your court. So you can either allow your ego and your pride to cause you to miss out on a blessing, miss out on an opportunity, or you can, humble yourself and go for it. Go for it. Take that leap of faith. Many of you, this offer an opportunity may be something that may be a little bit out of your comfort zone. Um, for some of you, this could be an opportunity or an offer to maybe even, you know, dive into a different career, or a different like career path, or a different path than what you thought you were going to take. Because I feel things like shaking up for you with this new beginning. I feel like you have something brand new coming towards you. It's just whether or not you want to accept this or not. But the ball is in your court. The biggest message here from Source is the ball is in your court. So let's get a couple of more messages here. This is for group number 1. Messages from Source. Messages from Source. But yeah, I definitely see like it's almost like, because I'm seeing in my mind's eye like a pipe, and it's like the pipe is drained. I mean, not drained, but the pipe is clogged. You turn the sink on, but the water is kind of coming up because the pipe is clogged. So again, that kind of represents like the setbacks that you've been experiencing. So I feel like the universe is sending you like a plumber in a sense. And I do put quotes around that. It's like the universe sends you a plumber, but you open the door and you see the plumber, and they may look different than what you're expecting, or they may be from a different company than what you maybe have requested, but they're a plumber. They're here to help. They're here to do what they are sent to you to do. So I feel like, some of you, like the package, it may be a little bit different than what you were expecting. But I feel like the biggest thing here again is, are you going to accept the help or not? Because the plumber is here to help you, unclog those pipes. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to accept it or not. I get one more of these. Thank you. So, lost land, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Yeah, I feel like this this offer an opportunity coming in, which I feel like for many of you, this is going to be a career opportunity, especially if you are self-employed, have your own business, or wanting to have your own business and be self-employed. You have an opportunity coming towards you here that is going to, again, it's going to come to you packaged in a way that is, because I feel like many of you, you're trying to pray and manifest something specific, but I feel like the universe has something better in mind for you. Yeah, source has something much better in mind for you. So I feel like you're, when this opportunity does come towards you, it's going to feel very familiar to you. That's because you've done this before. I feel like it's going to be something that, it may cause you to feel a little fearful. You may feel this sense of self doubt come up. You may feel this sense of, um, who am I to do this, or who am I to accept this opportunity? Who am I to be, doing this thing that's been offered to me? Those old insecurities that we've been working on. We've been working on this group number one. We've been working on, how we talk to ourselves, how we feel about ourselves. We've been doing the work on this, and I feel like you've healed through a lot of that. But I feel like some of that may creep up on you a little bit when this opportunity does come your way. But I feel like, again, it's gonna be something very familiar about this, and I feel like it's gonna really pique your interest, and it's gonna cause you to, go for it. But definitely, it's gonna feel like something very familiar to you because I feel like you've done this in past lives before. So some of you, I'm picking up Reiki. You may have an opportunity to study Reiki. Many of you, I feel like you may have an opportunity to study something or to attend a course or a class of some sort to kind of maybe even expand on a skill that you may already have, or to learn a new skill. Maybe even something that you can incorporate into your business that brings you a lot more business and a lot more money. But I feel like whatever this is coming towards you is going to um, give you a lot of, or it's going to lead you towards a path of a lot of prosperity and a lot of money. So you have We the Hathors. So deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So some of you, side message here, some of you may be wanting to get pregnant. And that's not for everybody. That's for literally like one or two of you. This is definitely a good sign here that uh, you're fertile. You're ready for it. This could be that new beginning there for you. So definitely be open for that if that's what you're wanting to manifest for yourself, or have been trying to manifest for yourself, is to be, you know, to be fertile, or to become pregnant. Um, yeah, that was kind of a side message for somebody here, but I feel like also I'm picking up a feminine energy. So you guys might have a feminine energy come towards you. It may be a feminine that may offer you this opportunity here. Somebody who's very wise. This person feels like they're maybe in their 30s, 40s, 50s. They feel a little more mature in age. So definitely, again, be open to it. Be open to it. Um, there's something so amazing right around the corner for y'all. I like spirit is being very very mysterious over, what this is, but I feel like it's going to be something like so amazing. And with this like fertility type of energy here, it's almost like with this new beginning, it's like you're giving birth to something. Yeah, source says you're giving birth to something. You're giving birth to an idea. You're giving birth to this opportunity, this offer. You're the one that's behind all of this because you've been manifesting this. You've been manifesting movement and things to go in your things to go in your way, or to go your way. So it's like you've been manifesting this, and it's like it's now time for you to give birth to this. So many of you, source says you're about to give birth to a new beginning. You're about to give birth to a new, like, and it's funny you got two cards here that talk about new beginnings. So you got the new beginnings here, and pages usually represent new beginnings here as well. So you guys have a new beginning right around the corner for you, and it's a really really exciting time for you. Just be open and receptive with this feminine energy here as well. It's kind of remind me of the Empress, and the Empress is the embodiment of the divine feminine, and feminine energy is a lot more receptive, open, accepting of newness. Um, so I definitely feel like Source wants you to be more receptive and more open, because again, many of you are struggle a little bit with trust issues, and struggle a little bit with opening yourself up to others. But I feel like um, Source wants you to again be open, be more receptive, to kind of lean over into your feminine energy. So I wanted to end the reading off with a nice affirmation for you, um, just to help you along this. So, ooh, I am safe. It's only change. Wow, this kind of wraps up everything I was saying here. I am safe. It's only change. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. This is what I like to put on camera, because a lot of the cars end up, building on each other. So y'all, you're safe through all of this. And it's funny, I was just watching a TikTok video earlier. It's a channeler. I forget his name, but some of you may recognize him if you see him. But he does these channeled messages in, for audiences. And the one I was watching today, he was talking about, one of the audience members asked about, like, the things going on in the world, and kind of like the audience member was kind of in this fearful energy of, like, what's to come, all these different, catastrophic things happening, and all this, politics and all this stuff going on, like, what's, like, I'm scared, That's kind of what the member was saying. But the channeler, he was like, you choose your own destiny, you choose your own path, you choose to shift into the excuse me, into the reality that you want, that you prefer. So it's like you can experience all these shifts and changes, but it's really your mindset. And yeah, it's really your mindset that determines whether or not this shift is of ease, or if it's good or not. And I put quotes around that too. So I feel like you're learning now to really um, to be more what's the word I'm looking for, to be more careful with your thoughts. Source definitely wants you to learn to be more careful with your thoughts. You're needing to be more positive. If there's shifts happening, be positive about those shifts. Don't think that it's chaotic, or that it's meant to hurt you. It's meant, it's for you, not against you. Does that make sense? So if you're experiencing these shifts and these changes, it's really about your mindset, and whether or not you're going to be positive about it or negative about it, because things are neutral, events are neutral. It's more so about which reality you're wanting to shift into or not. And it's really as simple as being, because I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of inner work, a lot of work on yourselves, to get in alignment with the reality and with the shifts that you prefer. um, so I feel like that shift is happening now. So it's neutral at the moment, but you get to decide whether or not it's good or bad. Again, the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. So group number one, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. Let me know how the reading resonates for you. comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out. What is good, group number two? For those of you who are drawn to the second image, this is going to be your reading today on messages from Source. Messages from Source, God, Allah, Bachelor, whatever you want to call it. So, Spirit guys, we're tapping into the collective energies for group number two. Source, what messages do you have for group two? What messages do you have for group number two? Messages for group number two. What does group number two need to hear? I'll take that. Can I get a couple more messages for group number two? What does group number two need to hear? How many is this? One, two. Can I get one more? One more, please, and thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. So you guys are definitely experiencing the end of a very tough cycle. You guys are finishing. You're wrapping up something. There's something wrapping up in your life. Because I'm seeing like somebody wrapping up a present. It looks like a Christmas present or something. But I'm drawn to the wrapping, like wrapping the bow. So I feel like many of you, you're wrapping something up in your life. There's something that's coming to an end, coming to a close. Yeah, there's something coming to a close in your life. For some of you, this is a connection in your life. For some of you, this is um, some of you, this may have to do with your job as well. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm being taken back to the connection. Some of you, this may be a connection in your life, like with a person. So you got the Ten of Michael. Yes, y'all, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Look what this says, y'all. And I swear, y'all just saw me pull this on camera. And this was the card here that was laying like this. And I was like, should I take this or not? And Spirit was like, yes, that's the one. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. I can't make this up. I get so excited. I get so excited when things line up like this. I wonder if other readers, if y'all get as excited as I do when the readings line up. Five of Raphael, y'all. Four of Michael, y'all. Group two. Something's ending in your life. I feel like for many of you, I'm seeing two instances here. So for some of you, so take what resonates. So for some of you, what's ending is a particular mindset that you have. So this could be, self-limiting beliefs. This, especially with this Four of Michael here, which is this is the Ten of Swords, and this is the Four of Swords, and this is the Five of Cups in this deck. So many of you, this is like a mindset that you may have. This could have to do with, self-limiting beliefs, self-doubt, not feeling deserving or worthy enough, things like that. So if you've been doing like shadow work and doing, healing work and working on yourself, that part of the healing is done, because I feel like you've done an amazing job. And it's funny that this is like a performer here, and it's almost like she just finished her performance. So I'm kind of like picturing the audience kind of like clapping for her, and congrats and bravo and encore, shit like that. So I feel like that's your spirit team, like in the audience. They've seen you do such an amazing job. Group number two, you've done such an amazing job. Yeah, your spirit guides really want me to reiterate, you've done such an amazing job. um so I feel like, because this is ending, and because you made, it's almost like you made room for something. You've gotten rid of something in order to make room for something better. So I feel like it says here, a situation has ended and you are now finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. So I feel like because you've made room for the good things, because you've gotten rid of the bad, the old, the self-limiting beliefs, you got rid of the things that no longer serve you. Now you're free from that and you're able to now receive the blessings and the positive things that source has, for you. So I feel like there's, definitely regarding your mindset for many of you actually, and for others of you this is a connection here. So it says everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. But with this being a cup here, um for some of you, this may have to do with a connection in your life. This could have to do with the air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Um, but there is definitely, for some of you, there's a connection in your life that it feels like it's on like a loose string. I feel like you've been kind of feeling you both drifting off for a while. Something about you both been drifting for a while, and things just haven't been the same. This could be a friend, best friend, co-worker, whatever. But something in this relationship, in this connection, even if you're in a, you know, romantic relationship, something just hasn't been feeling the same. Things have been, you've been kind of feeling like things have been a little bit drifting a little bit lately. So I definitely feel like here, for some of you, this is you releasing, like finally releasing this connection. It's like you both finally having this conversation, like, things haven't been the same. Let's just be honest with each other, and you're able to make peace with that and separate on good terms. So many of you, you're walking away from a connection or a relationship. You see how she's in this photo here, and that's so funny. I was just talking about the presents, and there's presents here on the floor that are wrapped. So again, you're wrapping something up, but it's like he's holding his hands out for her, but she's not interested anymore. She's turned away. She's going towards these presents over here that are wrapped up, still wrapped up very nicely. It's almost like she opened the presents up and they were shitty, presents. But she, turned around and she sees these two other presents sitting here that are nicely wrapped up. They look appetizing. They look like something that she will go after. But she's no longer interested in these old presents anymore. So it's like you're no longer interested in something. Some type of relationship or connection in your life is drifting because you're no longer in alignment with it. You no longer want anything to do with it anymore. Things are changed. And I feel like that's just part of life. Like it says here, everything happens for a reason. It's part of life. It's part of it's. I can't repeat it again, but it's just life. Things happen. Relationships drift. You could have been the best of friends for 10 years, but when it's time for this connection to dissipate, the universe is going to put that wedge in there to cause it to dissipate. Um, so I feel like for many of you, it's time for you to go separate ways with something or someone. Yeah, you're putting something to rest. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So many of you, Source also wants you to meditate more, to really go within, so you can, have a deeper understanding of on why things are happening, and definitely getting more rest as well. Many of you, you're needing to get some more rest, sleep, whatever you need to do, however way you can do it, even if it's on your lunch break. Instead of maybe taking the lunch, maybe go take a nap in your car or take a nap at your desk or whatever you need to do. But there is a need to incorporate more rest and more, self care into your day to day life. Or if you, have already had a, self care routine and you may have been slacking on that, Source says to get that back up and rolling here. So let's pull a couple of these cards here. Let's get a couple more messages. Messages from Source for group number 2. I'll take them. I will take. So it says double mission, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. So Source wants you to learn to. So I feel like you've been on this really like self discovery journey here, and it's been very tiring. Absolutely, I can see that with this for Michael. It's been very tiring. Things that you've been going through, things you've been healing from, and working through trauma and generational curses and all these different things that you've been really working on. I see this is my like healing group. Many of you may be light workers. So you've been experiencing a lot of work, a lot of inner work, a lot of balancing out your life, and it's been really hard. It's been very stressful, and I feel like it's a lot of it has a lot of that shadow work and inner work and introspection was because you needed to be reminded of your mission here on earth. Um, yeah, serve the world by being you. And I feel like the mission here is to be yourself. There's nothing that you need to do. You just need to be yourself. You need to just, show the world the real you. Be okay with being authentic. Some of you may have been considered the weirdo or the black sheep or the outsider. Be okay with that. And I feel like you've been on this mission to learn to be okay with being you, to learn to be okay with being weird, being different, being odd, having different interests in other people, being different from your family, or having different beliefs than people around you, or different beliefs than your family. But whatever it is that makes you stick out, capitalize off that. It's learn and understand that it's more than okay to be yourself. It's more than okay to be different. So Source wants to remind you that you're here on earth to be yourself. You're here on earth to be you and to do you. There's nothing specific that you have to do except be yourself. So if you're lost, if you're wondering what to do, where to go, just be yourself. Do you. What do you want to do? Literally, the ball is in your court, group number two. The ball is in your court. What do you want to do? So you have Earth, Earthed, Earthed. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Learning how to be human. Wow, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So absolutely, I feel like Source wants you to understand that you're in this world, but you're not of this world. You're a higher being. You're a soul. You're a spirit having a human experience. So to be reminded that you're not bound by the limitations of Earth, um, that's an understatement. You're not bound by Earth. You're not bound by poverty. You're not bound by all these things that plague a lot of humans here on earth. You're not bound by these things. You assume that you are, which again goes back to this mindset thing. You assume that you're bound by these things and you're limited, but you're not. So Source wants to remind you here that you're in this world, but you're not of it. Meaning you are limitless. You don't have any limits. You are a powerful entity. You're a powerful being having a human experience. If there's something that you're wanting to manifest, you can have it. In fact, it's already yours. It's already yours. Literally, it's already yours. If you want it, you can have it. So I feel like Source wants to remind you that if there's anything that you're wanting to manifest, if there's certain areas of your life that are not going the way that you want them to go, manifest something better, manifest something different, and you manifest that by walking in it. If you're wanting to manifest more money in your life, have a healthy mindset regarding money. Budget well, do right by the money that you already have, so that way the universe knows to send you more. You're saving and you're doing, you're investing your money well and you're growing your money. You're not just spending it on useless things. The universe is like, okay, they're doing good by their money. So let me send them a little bit more, see what they're going to do with this money. So you attract things in your life, you manifest things by being it, by surrounding yourself with that energy. So the seeds of Mintaka, I don't know what that is. So seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. This is a very beautiful like ocean type of view here, but I definitely feel like source is wanting to remind you that you have so much potential in your life. You have so much potential. It like you don't see it in yourself. Many of you, you don't see this potential in yourself. You don't recognize this feeling of this understanding that you are deserving, you are worthy, you can achieve and have whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest for yourself. It's just about you believing that for yourself, which again goes back to this mindset thing. There's a needs to be a shift in your mindset that needs to be made. Understanding that you are a powerless, I mean, you're a powerful manifester, because many of you, you're very powerful manifestors. You can manifest things very easily, so that's why you need to be watching your mindset and watching your thoughts, because many of you, you're manifesting setbacks and you're manifesting things because that's what you're thinking about. But once you be more positive and start to align yourself with I am wealthy, I money flows to me easily, I am a money magnet, and I keep on bringing up money. Some of you may be really wanting to manifest money, or you may be having a lot of financial struggles. So I definitely see a lot of money coming towards you if that's something that you're wanting to manifest for yourself. But again, if you're wanting to manifest things, be what you're wanting to manifest. And there's a lot of resources online on like money consciousness, or how to shift your mindset. They have subliminals on there. One of my good friends, Sabrina the Mid-Age Witch, she has a lot of subliminals on her channel. I have a couple of sleep subliminals on my channel as well. I have a sleep and meditation playlist, so definitely check those out. I like to play those when I go to sleep, and a lot of them I like to use the ones with like with actual affirmations and mantras that they use, and it literally just digs deep into your subconscious as you're sleeping. You're shifting your mindset as you sleep. So I definitely, feel that you could benefit a lot from maybe doing some mindset shifting work. Working with subliminals or whatever you need to do. But definitely, bringing your attention back, or bringing your remembrance back to you being a very powerful being, having a human experience. So I wanted to end this off with a nice affirmation for you guys. So it says, "My thoughts are creative. I say, y'all, I can't make this up. I swear, y'all just saw me shuffling this, and this was, I didn't even shuffle all the way, and this card just flew out. So y'all, this is why I like to pull on camera. Y'all had a lot of synchronicities in this group here. So it says, I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. Y'all, I create my own reality and everyone in it. I can't make this up. I can't make this up, guys. Can't make this up. Y'all can screenshot this if you like. I like to use these cards as affirmations, or I may pull like a daily affirmation for myself here. So, y'all, work on your negative thoughts, work on your mindset, work on your thoughts and how you're perceiving things or perceiving a certain situation. Because, y'all, it's a lot here. Y'all have a lot of blessings coming towards you, but the source wants to bless you so bad, but source doesn't want to send any blessings in that you're just going to fuck up, that you're just going to, you know, be negative about it, or source sends you money and then you just blow it all on unnecessary things. Not to say that you can't splurge and spend on certain things, but if source is sending you $50,000 but you're going to go buy you a Tesla, like you just blew that entire $50,000 on a fucking electric car that you could have used that money to, maybe put a nice down payment, or to buy out, a nice used car, use that car for a while you're using the rest of that money to invest, to build that money up even more, so that way you can get a Tesla a little bit later on. But it's like universe wants you to be smart about things. They don't want to bless you and you're just gonna blow it on, small and on stupid insignificant things. And no offense or anything, but the universe is like They want to bless you so bad, but there's some like mindset shifts that need to be made. Even when it comes to like working, you don't have to work hard, just work smart. And I know that's easier said than done, but if you're needing help with that, seek help. But group number two, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. Um, but yeah, group number two, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out. What is good, group number three? Last but not least, if you were drawn to the third image, this is going to be your reading today. Messages from, oops, messages from Source. You can call it God, Allah, Abachala, whatever you want to call it. I call it Source. So it's going to be messages from Source today. So Spirit, we're tapping into the collective energies of group number three, delivering clear, guided, healing messages on today for group number three. So Source, what messages do you want to share today with group number three? What messages do you have for group number three? Messages for group number three. Messages for group number three. Messages for group three. You have a very significant connection coming in. So this is the Ace of Raphael, which is the Ace of Cups. So I definitely feel like you have a very significant connection coming in. Wow. This person's coming in to, for some of you, this is a romantic connection. And for others of you, this is I feel like regardless, this is going to be a soul connection, a soulmate of yours. And if you're used to my channels and my love readings, you know, soulmate isn't necessarily romantic. A soulmate is somebody who you have a strong spiritual connection or bond with, you know. So it's more on a spiritual level versus anything else. So I definitely, you know, believe that, you know, soulmates isn't always romantic. You know, soulmate can be your best friend. Your soulmate can be co-worker, sibling, or you know, whoever else you know have a strong spiritual connection or bond with. So I definitely feel like you have a soulmate coming in. Somebody who, so this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It says a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So for many of you, this is a romantic connection coming in. For some of you, you may meet this person through your career or through work in some type of way. But I feel like many of you, you have multiple blessings on the way. Because, yeah, I feel like this Nine of Ariel don't have anything to do with this Ace of Raphael because I feel like for many of you, you have a significant connection coming in. So this could be, you know, of a romantic sense. And for others of you, this could be of a platonic sense. So this could be, you know, somebody who you may consider like a best friend or somebody who you end up growing very close to. But there's definitely a very strong emotional and spiritual bond to this individual coming in. Um, yeah, this person's definitely, because I'm seeing I forget what this thing is called, but it's Hermes, his scepter or whatever. His Hermes is the Greek god of communication. So I definitely feel like you're about to come into communication with somebody very, very soon. Really, really soon. Then you have the Nine of Raphael here. I mean, the Nine of Ariel, I'm sorry. So it says your dreams are being fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So this is the Nine of Pentacles in this deck. So I definitely feel like you're you're about to come upon a lot of abundance. Something's about to pop off for you. Group number three, and I feel like it's because you've been putting, like it says, hard work leads to great success. You've been putting in a lot of hard work towards yourself. And if this, like, if you have your own business or something like that, you've been putting a lot of hard work into that as well. You, many of you, you've just been putting in a lot of work. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You, group number three, you've been putting in a shit ton of work, and it's like you've been putting in this work, but you haven't been getting anything back from it, and it's been causing like this sense of despair, like losing hope, or feeling like you're wasting your time, or feeling like you know I'm getting these readings talking about self love. I've done the self love thing, but where's my true love? So it's like you've been putting in a lot of work on certain areas or parts of your life, certain aspects of yourself. Doing the shadow work, doing the healing work, and you've been doing the whole shebang. Scripting and all that stuff. But it's like you haven't been seeing results. So source says here the results are here. The results are here. It's not coming. The results are here. So I feel like many of you, it's a matter of like any day now. And I hope that causes some of you to to get some butterflies in your stomach, or to you feel a little bit, nervous, because this is what you've been praying and manifesting for. This is what you've been putting in the hard work for. It's literally any day now. I just heard Source said any day now. So you can end up meeting this partner that you've been wanting any day now. You can end up getting the job of your life, of job that you really really want, or your business starts to pop off randomly one day, like any day now, like literally. This is what I'm getting for this group. Like things are going to just unexpectedly start to change for you, and you're gonna, some of you, like if you're content creators, or you may have your own YouTube channel, or you may be tarot readers yourself. You may get like a huge influx in viewers and subscribers, and you know likers and commenters, and people who come to your channel or want to get readings by you, or want to get your services, or people inquiring about what you do, or wanting to interview you, things like that. So I see you getting a lot of attention in group number three. Whatever it is that you've been putting in a lot of work on, you're definitely about to receive a lot of attention for that. And for many of you, I feel like this is going to be multiple areas of your life that you're about to experience a lot of blessings and abundance in. So your group is a little bit different from the other groups. Well, a lot of bit different from the other groups. But I definitely feel like this group, you really deserve this, because I mean everybody deserves whatever it is that they want, but you really deserve this because I feel like you've been waiting for a really long time. You've been experiencing a lot of delays, a lot of setbacks, and things just not happening when you would think they would happen. You do the inner work, and you're like, okay, where's my love? Where's my true love? I get these readings on my future spouse. I'm doing the work to get there, but I still haven't seen the results. So it's like you've been putting in a lot of work into something, but you haven't been seeing results. So, but Source says that you are about to receive these results. Y'all have no idea. And then you have the High Priestess here, kind of gives me that moon type of energy here. So it's like the veil, because in the original, she's, sitting in front of the veil, and behind the veil, is representing the spirit world. So it's almost like that veil coming down now. The veil is down, and you're finally able to see things from a clearer point of view and understand why things didn't happen when you wanted them to happen. Many of you, I'm hearing divine protection here as well. So some of you, things weren't happening because you were being divinely protected from, from whatever it is that, you were being divinely protected from. I just heard vultures. So some of you, things weren't popping off for you because there were vultures around you, and you had to clear out those vultures before the universe sends this in for you. And you got the High Priestess here. So powerful psychic insights reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So you're about to be something's about to be brought to your attention. Like things are about to be to where it's about to make sense for you. It's about to make sense for you. You're wondering like, why is this not working out for me? Why am I putting in all this work making this content or making these videos, but I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm putting in so much work and so much time and so much energy, but I'm getting nothing. Like, what's going on with this? And so I feel like, because it's going to be different for everybody. So I feel like with this high priestess here, this is, the blessing from source here is that, understanding why, you're going to be able to see why, you know you're going to be able to see and understand why things have been stagnant, why things haven't been moving for you the way that you wanted them to, or the way that you would hope for them to. So stay grounded, stay here. It's easy to lose hope when things aren't going your way, but I definitely feel like it's only a matter of time before things pop off for you. Again, source says any day now. Any day now. Don't worry about when, where, why, how. Y'all have a lot of questions, but stop worrying about the questions about when and where and all that stuff, and start to live in the moment with this nine of aerial energy. Um, Live in the moment, be in the present moment. Enjoy your harvest that you have now. Enjoy the blessings that you have now. So, additional messages here for group number 3. Additional messages for group number 3. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck here, it says cracked open. So rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So that's what I was saying before about you being in the present moment. I feel like Source wants you to surrender to Source, surrender to the universe, surrender your why and how and when. Surrender all those questions that you have, and just learn to flow with life. To learn to flow with the energy of life and the energy of and the way things are moving for you in the present moment. You have karmic relationships here, so Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So many of you, um, some of you may have a karmic connection coming in for you as well. I don't feel like it has to do with this actual true love here. I feel like this karmic connection is kind of being sent into your life to it's something about growth, something that needs to be brought up to heal from, so that way you can experience this abundance in your life. But I feel like there's something, because again, you've done like the really big work, but I feel like there may be a couple of inner things, like things within you um, that may be causing you some delay. So some of you, this could be your mindset. So some of you, for many of you, source could be sending somebody in your life, this karmic connection. And karmic connections aren't like necessarily bad or negative, because people hear karmic and they automatically assume bad, automatically assume something bad or negative, or that you did something wrong, and absolutely not. The whole point of a karmic connection is to mirror, to mirror and reflect parts of yourself that, you know, whether it's good things or the bad things, but they're meant to mirror you. You see, they're on the earth right here, and they're sitting here, and they're on the earth right here too, and they're just standing there too. So it's like you both. Um, so there are like things that you mirror to one another that is meant to bring it up for you to heal through. So there's definitely a connection coming in that's going to be very healing for you. I feel like, um, you know, yeah, I definitely feel like you have like multiple options, and if you're single, you may have multiple options in love coming towards you. But I feel like the biggest thing here, one of these options are meant to help you grow and expand. on a deeper spiritual level here. Yeah, because I feel like there may be a few insecurities that may need to be worked through before the universe blesses you with the real thing. You have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So this for me again goes with the being present type of energy, but it's also reminding me of like manifesting, where you're manifesting things. You want to be, you want to surround yourself with what you're trying to manifest. So if you're trying to manifest true love into your life, you have to surround yourself with true love of yourself. You attract what you are. Does this make sense? You attract what you are. If you are wanting to attract somebody who truly loves you and truly respects you and honors you, you have to have that same love, respect, and honor for yourself first, or you're going to be attracting somebody in your life who's going to bring these insecurities up in order for you to heal and work through them. So I feel like that's the point of a connection that's coming towards you, whether it's platonic, romantic, or whatever the relationship may be. Um, Sorry, I got a little caught off guard. I thought my car alarm was going off. Um, but the alarm lets me know that I'm, on the right path here as well. So I definitely feel like, again, I lost my train of thought. I feel like many of you, this is, a connection coming in that's meant to bring certain things up for you to work through and heal from, for you to recognize and honor those parts and aspects of yourself that, need to be worked through and healed from. Because again, I feel like you've done the big work, and I know it's a little discouraging hearing in readings about you need to work on this and you need to work on that. But babe, healing is a lifelong process. You're never done healing. You're never done working through things. So I feel like again, this is just a little bit more healing to go through that is meant to open the door for these really beautiful blessings to come in here. Um, so this is about, this energy here is giving me like, be the energy that you're wanting to attract. People think manifestation is just just scripting and writing and praying and doing this and that, but the real manifestation comes when you surround yourself with that energy, when you walk in that energy and not just talking the talk, but you're walking the walk. Then you have lifting the veil. Was not just talking about the veil, guys. Just talking about that. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Yes, your source says you're getting in alignment with what you're trying to manifest. You've been manifesting and praying for blessings in your life, for new love and money and a beautiful career. You've been manifesting these things, but there were things in your life that were not in alignment with it. So I feel like the biggest journey here for you is is the universe or source putting you through this journey of healing and releasing what no longer serves you, so that way you can attract and be in alignment with what does serve you. Um, Again, what is it? The law of, is it the law of resonance? So go. I'm gonna give you guys some homework. Go look into the laws of the universe. Because I don't want to go too deep on here, because I don't want to spend too much time on the reading. But there's 12 laws of the universe. I forget. I feel like it's the law of resonance. It's where you are in alignment, or you're taking action on what you're trying to manifest, something like that. But go look into the 12 laws of the universe. I feel like that's going to really offer you some really good guidance and advice. There's plenty of YouTube videos, articles, plenty of resources here out here. But definitely look up the laws of the universe and apply that to your life. Apply that to what you're trying to manifest here. Because I definitely feel like, again, this connection right here coming in is going to really lift the veil for you and really like flat out in your face show you like what doesn't belong in your life, what doesn't belong in your energy. so that way you can release it, let that go, and attract this beautiful energy in. So I'm gonna close off on a nice affirmation for you. So this is for group number 3. Can I have an affirmation for group 3? Not not 10 of them. I just get one affirmation for group number 3. I will take this. So it says, I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. Yeah, I like this. And y'all can screenshot these if you want to. These are affirmations. You guys can absolutely use these if you like. But yeah, I definitely feel like you're attracting a lot of peace in your life. You know, things are about to be a lot more peaceful for you. Um, you know, as you continue to work on yourself, heal through certain things, and you know, just do you. Live your life. Be in the present moment. Stop worrying about the future and how things are going to happen or when or where. Stop worrying about all that, you know. Just live life and allow the universe to surprise you. Allow Source to surprise you. Because Source has a lot of beautiful blessings here for you. Again, any day now. But it's just a matter of you being receptive of it or not. So, group number 3, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So, let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. Um, if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, you can check out my website at rebootofthesoul.com and you can purchase your reading there. But group number 3, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out.